Hey guys, welcome to the NFL Rumors Daily podcast. And we're going to be looking over all of our NFL rumors and news today as we start on a Monday. So, looking over everything that we have, some of the latest news we want to talk about is per Adam Schefter that Odell Beckham Jr. has an offer from the Baltimore Ravens. So the Ravens have made an offer to Odell Beckham Jr. So be very interesting to see what happens. They still have the issue with Lamar Jackson, uh, signing him, making sure that they can have him under contract. But I would assume that Odell Beckham Jr. having another wide receiver could definitely help that. But they definitely have to get something done with Lamar for sure. But Odell Beckham Jr. has now had an offer to join the Ravens. So some very good news there. So the Colts are working out both Ohio State CJ Stroud and Alabama quarterback Bryce Young for Albert Breer. So the Colts looking at those two young quarterbacks, possibly, who knows, a trade up could happen. Looking at Odell's situation too, again, want to just mention that that he is seeking around $15 million a season per the reports. So be interesting to see if the offer to the Ravens was something like that or a little lower. Tyreek Hill said that he wanted to play for the Browns, but Cleveland did not want to pay him, and they could not get a deal done in the year that he was traded to Miami. So very interesting take there, I think. Per Tanner Pfeiffer, Zay Flowers is going to meet with the Cowboys from Boston College, the wide receiver. So some news there as far as receiver. Some big news as well in the draft today. Jalen Carter reportedly will not visit any team out of the top 10. The Bears and Eagles are the only teams that's met with Jalen Carter, the Georgia defensive tackle. So be interesting to see if the Eagles could land them because they have some other Georgia players there as well. So very interesting stuff there. The Giants are visiting with former Falcons linebacker Deion Jones. So Deion Jones actually played with the Browns last year, but he had his best seasons with the Falcons. Giants are visiting with him. The Raiders are visiting with Kentucky quarterback Will Levis. So Raiders, per Daniel Jeremiah, the Raiders and Titans have the best shot of trading up. So it'll be interesting to see if those two teams will trade up as well. Seahawks are very interested in Anthony Richardson per multiple draft experts. So Anthony Richardson could be definitely on Seattle's radar. Geno Smith has a contract where Seattle could get out of it after 1 year if they really wanted to. Geno, though, I really like Geno Smith. He's definitely showed what you could do by fighting back. Be interesting to see if Geno could take him under his wing and see what the future has for Geno Smith as well. So, looking at some rumors from the Texans, Jimmy Ward, who can play multiple secondary positions, is supposed to go on over and play with the Texans at safety. So, interesting stuff there. Our daily Aaron Rodgers news. SI now reports a trade will certainly happen before the 2023 draft with Aaron Rodgers. It could be as early as this week. So it'll be very interesting to see what happens if it happens at the draft. I would assume that might happen there at the draft. It seems logical that the Aaron Rodgers news would really happen there, and some picks could be exchanged there as well. Several scouts believe that Tennessee quarterback Hendon Hooker will be selected in the first round. Hooker's already met the Colts, Texans, Titans, Giants, and Bucks. So very interesting things there. So Chiefs have done homework on Rams Allen Robinson. Robinson, who is on the trade block, and the Rams are willing to eat some of his salary. So the Chiefs definitely could be looking to add Allen Robinson, who could do really well with Patrick Mahomes. The Dolphins are also open to move a wide receiver. That's Cedric Wilson. The Dolphins are he was signed over from Dallas, so the Dolphins looking to move him possibly at the draft. Multiple teams have approached the Bengals about trading for T. Higgins, but they've all been shot down so far per Jeremy Fowler. So interesting stuff about the Bengals and T. Higgins as well. One thing about the Falcons, they did discuss a Lamar Jackson trade, but decided to go into a different direction. So really, not too much about Lamar today, but pretty good stuff there. Philip Lindsay over the weekend signed with the Sea Dragons of the XFL, the former Bronco running back. Lindsay has a total of 3,377 yards and 21 touchdowns. Matthew Stafford to start this weekend as well. Actually, the team paid him Friday a $30 million signing bonus as part of his contract extension. One last one that we have for you is Jeudy. The Giants are still interested, but the Broncos would have to lower their asking price. So some news there on the horizon as we've had some news today. But the latest is, of course, and the biggest is the Ravens made an offer to Odell Beckham Jr. Very interesting to see if Odell will take that offer or, wait for the Jets or maybe wait for the Giants. So interesting stuff from with Odell Beckham Jr. today. And thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for letting us give you your NFL news and NFL rumors. We really appreciate that. Make sure you come and follow us on Twitter. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel. And if you like the video, make sure to drop us a like. Drop a comment in there and tell us what you think. Definitely is appreciated. And again, we'll be back with you tomorrow with some more news and rumors. But we hope you have a great and blessed day the rest of the day. And thank you for choosing NFL Rumors.